All right, there's 10. Wow, 2 shaky ones in a row. Yeah, it's better. All right, 15. Anyone who's watching, thanks for popping in. Pop in the chat if you have a... Oh, back to 0. Pop it in the chat if you have a YouTube instructor that you like to watch, you like to check out. Golf, sorry. Man, this chat's small. I got to figure out a way to blow this up. Golf wrenching? Hey, golf wrenching. How are you tonight? I'm freezing. Got 2 ceramic heaters here. It is cold. With the wind chill, it's minus 12 degrees Celsius. Just started to explore these live streams. Never really thought of doing them before. I thought, why not? Try something new. So just kind of exploring it. Did the first one as a test run yesterday. Had a goal of trying to get 50 putts in a row without missing. Actually got to 97. Putt number 98, I was thinking 100 was going to be easy at that point, and went high and no good. Yeah, Clay Ballard, he is good. He's good. I don't watch him consistently, but then when I do watch him, he's just very sound. Get in. Oh. One of my favorite videos that he ever did, I don't think it's a very overly popular one, but he talked about how, I'm a lefty, so he talked about how one of the things a lot of good players do, but they don't talk about it a lot, is slightly close their setup, right? So they get all set up and then they kind of turn like 15 degrees, like not a huge amount, but a little bit. And I found that I'm right-handed naturally, but I play golf left-handed because I like, with my lead hand, always been that way. And for me, that just feels natural, having that side of the body kind of out front. So yeah, I like Clay Ballard too. Definitely. Oh, nice. You're also a lefty. Now, are you a true lefty? Like, are you left-handed in everything else? Or are you a right-handed player like me playing left-handed golf? Like me, like Phil Mickelson? I think that's 10. I got distracted by the chat, but I think that's 10. Because I find there's a lot of players, a lot of pros that are like that. I think Jordan Spieth is another one. I think he's an actual left-handed player who plays right-handed. And there's quite a few. But you don't see a lot of instruction based on lead-handed golf. Oh, okay. So you're right eye dominant, but left-handed in most. They're good at guns right-handed. Yeah, I shoot pool. Interesting. And guns right-handed. Interesting. Yeah, I'm also right-hand dominant. Or sorry, right. I already said that. Right eye dominant as well. So yeah, I really like any instruction that kind of talks more about that. Like to me, I have a video on my channel. Like I feel like because this is my dominant arm, like I'm playing backhanded golf, right? Just interesting. Okay, so what was that? 12. Yeah. I always kind of wonder what it would have been like playing right-handed if I would have started that way. It just never felt right. There's 15. Aiming has been a struggle, not being able to look down the target line. Yeah. Interesting. Never really thought of that. Like aiming, struggle, not being able to look if you played the other way, or if you played like because your lead eye is closest? I'm not sure. $17. 18. I have got to figure out a way to make this chat bigger. I am like going blind. Send feedback. Nope. Definitely would like to figure out a way to do that. All right, 18. Let's get to 20 here. 19. Cool. A little speed there, 20. Dominant eye is not looking down the barrel. Oh, I see. What's your miss? My big miss is a pull, but I think that's, again, probably because I'm lead arm dominant, but that's definitely my big miss. 21. Hopefully coming up. There we go. Yeah, me too. Hate the pull. Oh, I hate the pull. Have you seen the channel Claws and Effect? I think he's got about, I think he's coming in on 8,000 subscribers now, so he's finally starting to grow. And as I watched a video of his from like 2 weeks ago, and just a reminder of trying to drive the nail into the ball at an angle, like down this way, as opposed, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but I think that's something I always know that's true, but I always forget to focus on that, hitting the ball at the inside, and then I instinctively try to hit it at the back, and then I've rotated too much and big pull. Plus I have draw spin, and so it gets me into trouble. Oh no, that's bad. Oh, yeah. Oh boy, back to 0. Won't, won't, won't. Awful. Weak slice, oh, that's the worst. Yeah, rather have the pull, I think, than the weak slice. I don't typically have that problem. When I slice it, I'm like, what has gone wrong? Because that is so odd for me. At least when you have a one-way miss, you can play to it. Back to 1. 2. 97 seems so far away now. 3. Do you have a, sorry, what does that say? Do you have a, oh my goodness, I need to get my glasses. A cope for teeing longer clubs. What do you mean? Do I have a, not sure what you mean there. Do you have a cope? Sorry, I should, maybe because I'm putting, I should go grab my glasses. This, staring at a white ball and then under these lights and then staring at the screen is like nuts right now. Oh, toe. Do you have a toe for, do you have a cope for towing longer clubs? Oh, for towing longer clubs. Not really. I think the only kind of club that I kind of suffer with that every once in a while is the driver, but not, everything else, not so much. Oh. How's the weather where you're at? Are you warm weather? Are you able to play, or is it nasty where you are as well? Wow, back to 0. Wow. Okay, that's definitely not going to count, so that's back to 0 again. Horrendous. Cold and wet. Yeah, I'd take that. We just got pounded this last weekend by snow, like so much I don't even have a spot to put it. It's just mountains. See if I can, you can't really see. I'd actually show you with the camera, but it's brutal. It is probably the most snow I've had to shovel in my adult life. Can't remember as a kid, but definitely as my adult life, this is nuts. Golf season seems so far away. Oh, nice. Range balls with the boy today. I wish. Looking forward to that. Spring cannot come soon enough. Last season actually was the first season my son was starting to ask me to go. He was like, he wanted to go out more and more, which was nice. Another reason to get out there. We are below the snow line. I lived in Columbus, Ohio for 2 years, and it was torture. Yeah, don't move to Canada. And that's only one of the reasons. Oh my, that was a bad putt actually. How is the sound? Yesterday I just ran the sound off the computer, but I think today I'm trying to run it off the mic from this camera. So I'm curious, I'm gonna watch it afterwards to see, but hopefully it's coming through okay. Hopefully not too loud. What is that, 7? Eight. Oh, good. Thank you. Sound is great. Excellent. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. All right, 10. Oh, I didn't know if that was going to be enough. It's almost too much. Mainly want to get to 100 so I can live stream. Oh, okay. How many are you at right now? $16? All right, 15. That's all right. What is it called? Golf wrenching, right? Golf wrenching CC. Here, let me see if I can look you up. Golf wrenching CC, there you are. There. All right, now you're at 17. Nice. 9 holes using shorts. All right, 15. 16. 17. 18. Gotta get to at least 30 here. Appreciate that. Mainly trying to use to make my game better. Hey, yeah, use it to make my game. I hear you. I started this channel after I put my simulator into the winter, just doing something, trying to figure out something to do for kind of spare time. I'm like, why not? And just kept putting out videos, and here we are. Not that it's all that impressive, but it's been fun. There we go. I don't know. I like trying to support smaller channels whenever I can. Like in terms of like I'll jump on their live streams and chat and I try to check out their videos. It's hard. There's so many golf channels now, right? Like it's crazy. So it's if you see a channel, I think it's worth checking out. If someone's taking the time to post some videos and do whatever. Man, it could be rough when you spend like sometimes like hours and hours planning, editing, and then the views are just not there. And it's like, I thought it was a good video. So no, I'm not. I am not. I wish I was. Nope. So it's just purely a hobby, but that would be that'd be incredible. I'd love to be in the golf industry in some capacity, but all right, 24. I think this is the high of the night so far, 24. Like exploring and sharing the subs. Yeah, for sure. It's I agree. It's good to support, right? You get ideas too, not that it's like stealing ideas, but everybody's using everybody's ideas anyways, right? So this, for example, I would never have thought to live stream putting or I've seen lots of guys do live stream on like their simulator and stuff, but as far as putting, I'm like, and then I subscribed to this one guy, Hazel Rocket Golf, and his is like literally just single vertical camera at the end. He's got some LED strips and stuff, and I was chatting with him while he was putting, and I'm like, I never would have thought to do this, right? And turned out, chatting with him, seems like a nice guy. I get that. I'm also just addicted to playing the game. Yeah, I hear you. I'm new to the YouTube golfer, and the amount of it is wild. Yeah, it is. It is. It exploded. Like, even since when I started, so I started 3 years ago. And since then, I'm like, wow, it's really big. And it's funny too, like I've seen some channels where I'm like, oh, these guys must be massive. And then I look at their subscribers and they're smaller than I am. And I think, what? But it's hard now. Like it's gotten harder and harder, I think, to kind of grow. You need to be doing something a little different and then somehow get noticed. So I don't know. I don't know if there's a secret sauce, but I'm hoping to link with Hazel on one of the live Oh yeah, versus stream. Nice. Yeah, I think he was doing one of those today, right? He had someone on. I popped in for a second. I think they were having a glitch when I popped on though, so I didn't watch for very long. 27. Oh, go. 28. Nine. Have you seen McGolfin TV? The guys who are doing out in Florida, who are doing the live stream almost daily from the brothers, the commentator, and Lex is playing all the time. There's 30. All right, a high of 30. I don't know how those guys do it. They're golfing constantly. I popped on there. I pop on there every once in a while and chat with them and watch for a few holes. And I said I want Lex's job because he's always playing. And then Phil, the brothers, the commentator, he's like, "This is our job." And I'm like, "How?" Because they have like 280 subscribers right now. They've been doing it since. Oh, that's how you found my channel. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, see, like, I like their channel. I like what they're trying to do, right? But I don't know how they keep at it the way they're going with that many subs. I don't know. Like, unless they retired early or something, and this is just their gig now on the side. But I want them to talk about it, actually. Every once in a while, I'll drop something in the chat. Now I've recognized your name. That's where I've seen. That's right. That's right. Golf wrenching now. Now that I've seen your name before in the chat. That's right. That's funny. All right, 33. Go over here. This is the book Lex needs. Putting Out of Your Mind. If you haven't read it, an amazing book. Lex mentioned once that he and his wife did good for themselves. Must be really good. Yeah, I guess, eh? Something like that has to be going on, because otherwise there's no chance you can just golf all day, and because there's nothing coming in. So I don't know. That feels like a bit of a dirty putt there. That feels a little dirty. So technically, I'm at 36. Yeah, Bitcoin could be. Could be, yeah. Guess definitely a possibility. There's got to be something like that. I mean, some investment, they sold their business. Absolutely. $38. $39. All right, hopefully 40 coming up with an asterisk. There we go. 40 with an asterisk. There we go. Oh, and back to 0. Awesome. Oh, 97 seems so far away. That was ugly. I don't know. I wonder what Hazel Rocket does too. He seems to be live streaming like every day something. Guess if you don't have kids, you can pull that off maybe. I have no idea if he does or not, but I guess that would be one way. There's 3. Oh, I forgot to put the 0 back in the chat. Here's 6. Ooh, a little hot. I want one. Really should invest in a better mat. Just so cheap. Kind of want to get one that has like the 2 holes, kind of like Hazel Rocket has, but the small one. I was thinking of playing a game where you trying to get 10 points for every 10 putts you make in a row, but the 10th putt has to be in the small hole. So you have to get 9 in a row, then make the small one to get your 10 points. Otherwise, you go back to 0 for that round. And then once you log your 10 points, they're good. And then see how many points you can rack up in like an hour or whatever the time limit is. Thought that might be a fun game, even just to entertain myself. Yeah, longer days are already starting to happen, thank goodness. Sun's staying out later now. It's always so sad when you get to the summer. It feels like, especially here in Canada, where it's like you finally get there and then you hear like very early on in the summer that's the longest day of the year. It's already starting to turn back. It's like, oh, puke. Oh, what was I at, 9? I think so. I think that's 9. There's 10. Yeah, it's been fun learning OBS. I've learned how to edit, or I knew how to edit for a long time. It's always been one of my hobbies, but live streaming, new to me. This was fun, learning OBS and yeah, at 8. I haven't even ate dinner yet. So I'm going to try to make it, but dinner is a late dinner tonight. My wonderful wife is preparing, and I'm sure any moment she's going to call me, and then I'll have to end. $15. It's funny, the one week I played, I ended up winning that week, the trivia weekend. I never claimed my prize. I forgot to email him. Like, oh well, save him the shipping. Go. Oh, that barely got there. 16. $17. 18. I'm in Eastern. Yeah, so I got 10 after 7 right now. Oh, I lost track. What was that? Is it 18? I think I said 18. I need like a counter. 19. This is why that other game would be good too, because it's only in 10s and then that's it. Don't have to track much more than that. 20. Hey, thank you. Helping me out with the count. Appreciate that. Well, we got it up to 20. Oh. Okay. $21. Two. Three. 24. $27. it's not enough juice. 28. $29. Oh. And there's 30. Ooh, hit that one a little firm. All right, 33. All right, 36. How long have I used the reverse grip? I started using that right after I read Putting Out of Your Mind this summer. So I just wanted a different feel. I tried it, and yeah, it instantly now. It was at the same time as I was doing what things go. It was the same time as I was trying out the different things in his book. And so it's hard to say, but I did like the feel right away. Funny thing, I kid you not, I read this, Putting Out of Your Mind, in like, I read it and pick it up, I read it in a day, and I'm like, you know what, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try everything. I think it makes a lot of sense. I'm going to try everything. Literally, the first putt I had after reading this book, hole 1 is par 5. I'm on the fringe. I probably had about 28 feet. I paced it off. I think it was like 7 paces, a little left to right, drained. Right away, right out of the gate. And I'm like, oh, now, obviously, that's a bit of a fluke, but I didn't look back. I was like, yeah. So funny how mental putting is. And the funny thing is, I'm actually a really good test case for this book because I was a mess before. Absolute mess. I'd stand over thinking about how I could miss every putt. There's a lump in front of the hole. Yeah, there is right here. There's a little, you're right. I really need another one. I think if I'm going to keep doing these live streams, I have to decide if I'm going to keep going at this and just, then I mean, for my own practice, I should anyways. This mat has got to be like 16, 17 years old, something like that. So it's definitely time for an upgrade. But yeah. All right, I have to run, everyone. But thank you for those of you who dropped by. Appreciate it. And maybe we'll catch you next time. Thanks, Golf Wrench, for chatting. It was nice. Appreciate it.